Here's my preview of the Baylor versus Oklahoma men's basketball game. I tell you right now, Oklahoma's lost 3 straight games. But granted, the last 2 games, they have lost by 3 points or less. 1 point to TCU at TCU, and last game against Kansas, they only lost by 3. I don't know why they shot the ball the way they did on my last possession. I just didn't get that possession. But they are a dangerous team. They did beat Iowa State in Norman. So, and they beat Arkansas that was ranked at the time, but they're not ranked anymore. Same goes for Florida. But some guys to keep an eye on. And granted, I don't know about COVID issues or anything like that for either team. Tanner Groves is obvious. Is 6'10", 235-pound forward or a senior, 12.8 points per game, 19 for 44 on threes, 26 for 35 on free throws, 5.9 rebounds per game, 2.1 assists per game, 2.7 fouls per game. Umoja Gibson from Waco, Texas, actually, is a 6'1" inch, 276-pound guard. That's a senior, 12.4 points per game, 45 for 120 on threes. So he does shoot a ton of threes. So we got to slow him down. 44-43 on free throws, 2.1 rebounds per game, 1 point steals per game. Elijah Harkless is 9.8 point, and he's 6'3" inch, 195-pound guard. That's a senior, 9.8 points per game, 22 for 67 on threes, 24 for 40 on free throws, which is 60%. 4.7 rebounds per game, 2.3 assists per game, 2.4 turnovers per game, 1.1 steals. Jalen Hill is a 6'7" inch, 225-pound forward. That's a junior, 9.8 points per game, 6 for 20 on threes. So he does shoot threes sometimes, but not every time. 38 for 49 on free throws, 6.3 rebounds per game, 1.9 steals, 1.6 turnovers per game. Jordan Goldwire is a 6'3" inch, 294-pound guard. That's a senior, 9.7 points per game, 13 for 43 on three-pointers, 28 for 33 on free throws, 3.6 assists per game, 2.2 turnovers per game, 1.6 steals. That's basically all their guys above 9 points per game or more. Everyone else is 5 points per game or lower. Starting with CJ Nolan, a 6'2" inch, 229-pound guard. That's a freshman. 4.8 points per game, 10 for 21 on threes, 4 for 5 on free throws, 0.9 turnovers per game, 0.8 steals. I'm not sure if he's going to play or not on Ethan Cargus, this next guy, due to an undisclosed injury, but he's a 6'9" inch, 231-pound forward. That's a senior. 4.6 points per game, 5 for 12 on threes, 13 for 21 on free throws. Okay, Jacob Groves is Tanner Groves' brother. That's a 6'9" inch, 210-pound forward. That's a junior, 4.1 points per game, 5 for 25 on threes, but historically, he's a good three-point shooter, I believe. 6 for 12 on free throws. Okay, I'm not going to mention Marvin Johnson because he's out indefinitely due to COVID protocol, but you never know. We'll see what he does. He's a 6'5" inch, 184-pound guard. That's a senior, 2.3 points per game. Bijan Cortez is a 6'3" inch, 194-pound guard. That's a freshman, 2.2 points per game. 2 for 3 on three-pointers. Austin Mason has been out indefinitely with COVID protocol, but we'll see. He's a 6'2" inch, 169-pound guard. That's a freshman, 2 points per game. Arkal Mayween is a 6'8" inch, 221-pound forward, a junior, 1.4 points per game. Rick Izetta is a 7'1" inch, 230-pound center. That's a sophomore, 0.8 points per game. I tell you right now, what the keys for Baylor in this game offensively, if you could take care of the ball like you did last game in the second half against West Virginia, you're in pretty good shape. I know Adam Vlago turned the ball over 4 times as a and he was a point guard at first, but in the second half, he just didn't turn the ball over 1 time, which is critical. And you got to have your guards you got to have some points in the paint somehow. I don't care if it's on drives or even like Jonathan Chachua, which is Everyday John. We call him that. Baylor calls him that for short. Or do screen, and if they come at the guards and the bigs are wide open, give it to the big right away if there's nobody there. Or if there's a size disadvantage. and let them finish strong. You got to finish strong near the rim. And you got to make free throws count. And you don't really want, and get some transition points if you can. If as soon as you get a turn, a steal or something, try to, but don't force it if it's not there. Of course, defensively, I would say just shut down their 3-point shooters, pressure them, and get the defensive rebound after nearly every miss, and don't allow second chance points. The same thing goes on the offensive end on rebounding as well. I mean, and we don't know the status of Jeremy Sohan with his ankle. I'm hoping he could play next game, but we'll see. And same with James Akinjo, the starting point guard, actually, with a tailbone injury. We'll see if he even plays next game. I'm hoping he can, or one of them can, or even both. But I don't want to rush them back just to get him re-injured. It's going to be a war, and the Big 12 on the road is hard as it could be. I mean, it's the best conference in America by far. Let's face it. And just don't get in foul trouble either. I mean, I know Matt Meyer got 4 fouls, and same with LJ Cryer, but you got to limit your foul trouble. And granted, some of the calls are going to be bad, or they're going to let the opposing team get away with more contact than you are doing. You just got to play through that. I don't care. You got to step up. I mean, and if Matt Meyer could play like he did last game, offensively and defensively, 4 steals and 20 points. And if LJ Cryer could play like he did last game in terms of points, that's going to help a bunch too. And if Adam Flagler could play a little bit better on shooting, that would really, really help. Anyways, if you like this content, hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys later. Let's get me up to 400 subscribers or more by the end of this year. And I'll see you guys later.